Hello everyone and welcome to the Transit Nomad family. 5 surprising travel advantages that make your life better by time. Before we get started, I'd like to let you know that I'm currently in East and Southeast Asia for a few months. And during this time, I'm recording lots of exclusive content, comparing many different cities in the region to help you decide which ones you should visit, while also saving you lots of time and money with practical tips on how to get the most out of your trip. For example, Singapore is one of the most expensive places in the world, but I know a way how you can save hundreds or maybe even thousands of dollars when visiting Singapore, and it's not something that others talk about on YouTube. So head over to buymeacoffee.com/transitnomad using the link below and contribute any amount of your choice, no matter how big or how small, to get access to my most helpful exclusive content that includes Singapore, Kuala Lumpur, Bangkok, Hong Kong, and many other cities in Asia, Europe, and the United States. With that being said, let's begin walking around and discussing things that make your life better as you travel and as time goes by. And number one thing I'd like to mention is the fact that when you travel, you learn how to get detached from things that you own. You realize that most of the stuff that you have or that you used to have, you don't really need. You don't need all those computers and electronics and video projectors and gaming consoles and TVs and also all that fancy furniture and all the other appliances and lots of clothes and all that stuff that you think is so important. Actually, most of that stuff you don't really need, and this is something that you come to realize as you travel long term. If you are gone for a few months and you only have your one suitcase with just a few items, as you spend 6 months traveling and exploring different places, then you might find yourself thinking, wow, actually I spent 6 months without all that stuff and I'm feeling so much happier than ever before, because every day you discover new places, you have so many things to do, all kinds of activities, and your brain is satisfied and your heart is satisfied, so you don't necessarily need all that stuff. So I really like that because it helped me finally get rid of lots of things that I thought I needed, but in reality I don't need it, and I'm still having a hard time making myself comfortable getting rid of some of that stuff too, because most of my items are locked up in a storage in California, and I spend lots of time outside of the United States, in Europe, in Asia, traveling all over the world, and all those things, they're just basically wasting my money because I have to pay for the bigger storage unit because I have so much stuff. And also not to mention the maintenance. When you have lots of stuff like vehicles or cars or boats, you have to pay for maintenance, you have to spend time and money trying to take care of it. So I think it's a lot better when you have less stuff. Your life is easier, you don't have to worry about it, so you can focus on something else that makes you happier and more fulfilled. The other thing I wanted to mention is that traveling makes your life better by allowing you to change perspectives and finding cities that are more suitable for you. What do I mean by changing perspectives and finding cities that are more suitable for you? Well, for example, when you are growing up in the United States, you think that toilets are always free. You don't even think about it. It's just automatic. And then when you go to Europe, you realize, wow, you actually have to pay for toilets. And then it takes some time to get used to it. Well, now, if you can get used to it, maybe you would enjoy the fact that in Europe you don't have to have a car. You can use public transportation. You don't need to drive. You can live your life comfortably without relying on your car too much. And this might be something that is more meaningful and valuable to you, and you think, okay, I'm just gonna pay for toilets, but in this case I don't need to worry about buying and maintaining a vehicle, a personal vehicle. Vice versa also, maybe you are dreaming to have your own car and it's very expensive to do that in Europe, and you hate paying for those toilets, and then you come to California and you realize, wow, California is like a paradise because There is parking everywhere, and most of the time it's free. Also, it's less expensive to buy a used vehicle. Also, the roads are wider, there is more space, it's more comfortable, it's easier to drive, and you don't need to ride transit anymore. And also, the toilets are free, and maybe this is the better place for you. But the point is that when you explore different places, you can find cities or countries that are more suitable for you based on what makes you happy, what matches your desired lifestyle. And the best way to discover this is by traveling, not by watching YouTube or other social media channels, because when you are there in person, this gives you a much better perspective and gives you a much better understanding of what it's like, what it is that you enjoy, what it is that you don't like, and what it is that makes you want to stay there or makes you want to leave and try somewhere else. Next thing I'd like to mention is the fact that when you travel, it helps you, gives you opportunities to find better friends or relationship partners. And this is also based on my personal experience, because I'm originally from Eastern Europe, and then I moved to California, and I was having a bit of a hard time finding friends with common interests or common values or common passions, not to mention finding a partner. I felt like just the overall vibe of the crowd, I'm not saying anything bad about anybody, it just didn't click for me. And I was friendly and people were friendly, and we were able to have some good times and establish some connections with people, but I was not able to find the same kind of closeness that I found in Eastern Europe. And then of course, it was difficult for me to find a partner. There are lots of reasons for that. In general, California is not the easiest place to find a partner. But when I went to Asia, for example, or when I went to Eastern Europe, it was way better and way easier. Like for every hour that I spent trying to find a partner in California, I would have to spend maybe, I don't know, 10, 20 hours to get one date. And in Asia, I would have to spend 1 hour to get 10 or 20 dates. It's the opposite, basically. Just because you are not popular in one place, it doesn't mean that you're not going to be popular somewhere else. Every location is different. The local culture, the local vibes, and what people value in different places is completely different. And don't let your location where you currently are, if something is not working out over there, don't let that stop you. Go ahead and try that somewhere else, because maybe the exact same strategy that is not working where you are, it might work somewhere else. And for every person, I'm sure 100% there is a good match, whether it's friendship or relationship. You just need to be at the right place at the right time. And for me, California was not the best place for finding a relationship. Although I did find some relationships, but it was not as fulfilling as the other relationships that I found in Asia and in Eastern Europe. And I'm talking not just about like partners, wife or girlfriend. I'm talking about friendships, meaningful friendships, not just somebody to get drunk with, but I'm talking about having good conversations and exploring things together and having mutual topics to talk about, and also taking care of each other, trying to think not just about yourself but also about your friends. All these things I was not able to find so easily in one place, but I found it somewhere else because I was traveling. The next thing I would like to mention is the fact that it helps you with development of new ideas, inspiration, and motivation to accomplish your life goals. Just like I talk in my ads, in my videos, it does make a pretty big difference, because when you travel, you expand your horizons, and it allows you to have a different, basically ideas just start flowing because your brain is stimulated by new experiences, and you start to realize everything in a different way. You might start looking at things from a completely different angle, and this might help you generate new ideas for starting a brand new business, or maybe you were thinking of starting a business, but now you realize how to do it, what the path is, what your original idea, what your product or service is going to be, and how to implement that idea and make it a reality. Maybe it helps you to create that business plan, or maybe if you are looking for a better job, maybe it helps you realize what kind of job you'd like to have, or maybe it gives you the a new strategy, how to find it, how to develop the right connections with the right people to maximize your chances for having the career that you want to have, that you are dreaming about. Again, I talked already about the relationships. This can make your life a lot happier. Also, you can just simply find a place where you feel good no matter where you go, because there are places that different places are suitable for different people, and just because you're not happy where you are, it doesn't mean that you're not going to be happy somewhere else. Of course, you also have to work on yourself. You have to educate yourself. You have to try to understand that if you have some symptoms of depression or things like that, you need to address that separately. But traveling is a way to fix a lot of problems. It's a way to fix addictions, because when you are traveling, you don't have time to think about extra shopping or overeating or binge watching Netflix or whatever it is, over drinking, over smoking. There are lots of things that people do to make themselves feel stimulated and give them a dose of dopamine. When you travel, it's kind of a healthy way to do that, and you don't have time to think about the other stuff that you were doing before that. So I highly recommend considering this and giving this strategy a try. There's nothing to lose, because if you travel, you also learn how to appreciate your home country, where you come from, more. This is another thing I wanted to mention that I think is really important. All the things that you take for granted in your hometown or your home city, you actually learn how to appreciate that when you travel, when you realize that, guess what, public toilets are not free in Europe. So when I go back to California and I see those free public toilets, I'm gonna be so happy and so grateful. And this is just one of the many examples of little things that in the end make a big difference, because they affect your life every day. And there are some things that you might not even notice that are right next to you in your hometown, or maybe in your house, in your apartment, that make you feel comfortable every day, and you don't even notice it. But when you travel, you start to realize, wow, actually my bed is so comfortable. Wow, I really love my bathroom. I really love my walls. I really love whatever it is that you have at home that makes you happy. Or maybe you like walking around your neighborhood outside your house. All these things, you learn how to appreciate it on a totally new level after you travel, which when you come back, it also makes you happier. So you learn new perspectives, you develop new ideas, and now you can enjoy your home on a totally new level. And last but not least, I would like to mention that traveling also helps you learn how to be more flexible and feeling happier no matter where you are, giving you patience and making you understand that when you are in a public place, you have to share your space with a lot of people, and it's good to be a little bit more patient, and it's okay to understand that as time goes by, every moment is going to pass. So if you are sharing a space with somebody who's a little bit annoying, making you feel uncomfortable, guess what? It's temporary. You can just go ahead and change your seat, or just wait for 5 minutes and it's gonna be gone. And when you face all these kinds of situations, maybe your flight is late, maybe you don't have the data, you don't know how to figure out the directions to your hotel, and you need to go outside the box and try to find some solutions to figure it out. All these things, they give you this experience that makes your skin thicker, and it also makes you more patient and more chill, and helps you understand that not everything is in your control, and it's totally fine that sometimes things don't go according to the plan. It's not a big deal. It's better to enjoy all the little things that are good. If you find good things that are good, you can also use that law of attraction to attract more good things. And I think traveling is a really good way to practice that law of attraction, and attracting more good stuff, and learning how to think more positively, and trying to be more patient, because we often have challenges with patience. We want everything at once, and when you travel, you realize it's not always possible. I really appreciate that fact that I learned all these things while I was traveling. Also, when it comes to conflicts or fighting with people, you realize it's not worth your time or your energy or your effort. It's better to spend it on something that that's more productive, that's going to help you achieve your life dreams or your career goals. It's better to use your energy for the things that are going to make a positive difference in your life rather than arguing with people. That is something that I also learned as I was traveling and as I was sharing my space with lots of people. And then I thought, what if I argue with all of them? Well, I would just go crazy. It's impossible. So with that being said, I would like to encourage you to travel more, no matter whether you are currently in Europe, in Asia, in the United States, or anywhere else. I would like to challenge you to broaden your horizons and give it a try to visit new places, because when you travel, you might find yourself feeling happier and more fulfilled with new ideas, inspiration, and motivation to accomplish your life goals. And it's not just my personal opinion, it's confirmed by scientific research. In the worst case scenario, you'll just learn how to appreciate your home country more. Either way, it should be a win-win, and as an active traveler and business owner with experience, I might be able to assist you with trip planning, life coaching, and business consulting, with all the details available at buymeacoffee.com/transitnomad or through the link in the video description below. This is where you can also find lots of exclusive content on many different cities around the world, my secret tips, PDF guides, and the option to request a custom video on any topic that matters to you. Thank you everyone for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. I appreciate you being a part of the Transit Nomad family and look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.